Hi everybody, this is David Adesoye. Today I'm going to show you how this new extension works called Web Developer. So here we have the website made by Chris Pedrick. This is the download section. It's available for Chrome, Firefox, and Opera. So when you download this extension, you'll see this little tool bar here. When you open it, you'll see it has 11 tabs over here, each with their own specific kind of function. So what this extension does is it grants you control over a lot of things on your web browser, which you would normally have to find in other settings over here. Say this is Google Chrome, so over here you can disable JavaScript. Disabling JavaScript means any functions the website has via JavaScript will not work. You can disable the plugins you have, disable notifications, and see the disabled pop-ups is already ticked. Now that came like that already. That may be because I have an ad block here, so that may be why it's already ticked. So that's the disable section. Now there's the cookie section as well over here. You can disable the cookies, delete domain cookies, which I think is to delete cookies from this website, and delete path cookies, or you can even add cookies. Now, I'm not very familiar with cookies in themselves, so instead of me just delete, not knowing what these will take me to, you can view the cookie information here. Clicking upon this will open a new tab, as you can see here, and you can pick and choose which you want to delete. And also you can see options arise, so, and you can collapse each tab so it closes up. Oh, sorry, or expands. It's all one tab here, as you can see. So I'm going to use this website as a test page. I know I have a lot of tabs open, but it's okay. And this is the CSS section. This is the third tab. With this you can disable different CSS styles on here. So this one is to disable all the styles. Now if you disable all the styles, anything that has CSS on this current website will most likely turn off. So I'm just going to click on it. As you can see, anything that used CSS is no longer here, but this page still contains CSS. But let's see what happens if we refresh with still contains CSS. Still has CSS, so it's the specific page you're on that will be disabled. Now when you've activated a function, a little number here will show. See, it says one active feature on this tab, and you can easily turn it off. Now let's see what happens when we disable this and disable browser default styles. Now it says 2. So always keep you up to date with how many features you've activated. So I'm just going to remove these 2. So as you can see, you can mess around with these, see what they do. Disable embedded styles. See, when I did that, this changed. So it's clearly using a margin or padding here. So when I disable the style, changed. Now you can disable inline styles, so you can see how this will help you know how pages were made somewhat, because you can mess around with these and you understand the page more. Same idea here. So, and here you can actually view the CSS. So it'll take this kind of similar page again, and you will see all these codes. It's a lot of codes. Now it's kind of hard to, the contrast of colors makes it kind of hard to separate the code, so you can easily go here, syntax highlighting, big light, so it still stays the same, only it's white this time. You can pick dark, so now the actual code is, the page is dark, but the code has color. Now I think the code's just collapsed, I'm not sure. No, it hasn't. Normally collapsing does that span bar. But yeah, that's the CSS view section. It gets a bit complicated for beginners to use, but you get the hang of it. Could have all collapsed into one section, who knows. We'll just mess around and try that again. Let's see. There, it's back again. Now let's see. Yeah, it's most likely a bug, I would say. But anyway, we'll mess around and see what this does. As you can see, border box model seems to be expanding and shrinking. This here. We'll just check out a few more functions. We'll check out the tools, because that's most important for people who are web designers in this company that we're in. So here you can validate the CSS. Now it will link you to a validation page. You see it's taking its time to load there. Just close that. As we see here, there's a few errors. The page. Now let's try that again with my Facebook page. Excuse me for the chats, but let's try again with my Facebook page. Validate CSS. Okay, now it shows on this page, it shows the code. Now I hear some web companies, some companies don't necessarily use the same type of codes we do, so it will have some errors. Well, you can use this for your own website as well. You can easily just open your own website that you've created in a new tab and validate the CSS, and it'll automatically do it. So it's faster than actually going to the website itself to do so. So let's try this page over here. Let's see things. See, same thing, checks the code. Now we can try that with the HTML for this page. It all comes under the tools tab over here. Probably the HTML. See, the HTML is up to date. Document says we check it's HTML5. I think they have one warning here. So as you can see, this is a page on its own. It's validated, but this links you. This actually links you to the validator. So you can do this for anything you need to validate. It's on this list here, as you can see. So that's the basic information. What you have here, you can edit the forms on your pages, so it displays your password. Now of course I'm not gonna show you that. And as you can see, you can have this highlighted so that anytime you have boxes to check, you check all boxes, or you can check all boxes. all you have to do is mess around and find out more about these. Now here's a more convenient option. Here you can actually clear your cache or clear your history. Now I'm not going to do that because I actually need my history, but it's a faster way than to in Google Chrome browser than to actually go into my options and have to clear my history and clean up my cache and all that. So you can actually do that over here. You can display guidelines of the website, and again the activation thing shows, so it keeps tabs on what you've activated and what you haven't. There is a outline section. This section here will show you how they've positioned things on the website. So outline absolutely. Wait, yeah, outline block level elements. So we'll show you the block level, how he's laid out the page. Now I'll show you this with Facebook as well. So this is good for learning how things are positioned on websites. And I'd recommend this kind of extension for any web designer, as you can casually just use it when you need to, as a self-study, if you will, learn how people lay out their websites. Let's try for this website. Again, outline block level elements. See, this one is more simple than the other ones. See the lines coming out from here. Anyway, this has been my basic showing, kind of a walkthrough on Web Developer. That's the name of the extension, Web Developer, created by Christopher Pedrick. This is his official site over here, christopherpedrick.com, and you can download the extension from here. I hope this helped a little bit. It's a bit tedious to learn at the start. You might be scared of what might happen to your web browser, but just mess around with it, the simple things, and you'll eventually know how to work this extension. Hope this helped. I'll see you all later.